Bits happened inside. So yeah, walk through and have a bit of a look. Plasterers have been here and left their mark. They smashed it. They've done a lot in a short amount of time. We've got a lot of electrical rough-in happened. We had been held up a bit with the bathroom plans, just with costs and trying to get that done as quickly and efficiently as possible. So that's been the hold up, but some progress on that theoretical side and ordering of gear and that kind of stuff. But yeah, most of the stuff you're seeing inside has been sort of rejiggered the walls, new sheeting up, corners to go up soon, and electrical rough-ins finished. So a bit of a clearer idea, or just more visual kitchen layout anyway. Bedroom that we added there at the front, the beam and everything's obviously gone through there now and taken out that wall. Got the kitchen, I actually couldn't remember, we have done a little bit more than the first video, but the kitchen's now around to this side, which is where it was originally. But this wall is coming out for that bedroom. The bedroom fully replaced, door which will go onto the deck when that's all done with engineering and drawings and that. So straight out there. Went with a sliding door. We did originally plan for French doors. Yeah, just let more light in with the sliding door and just cheaper. So we did put a little bit of a beam in there to support the extra wide opening. It is wider than that original window. And then by the time we did that, we had to pull some of the sheets off the wall here, sheets off the kitchen back wall, and we just figured we may as well go all the way in this open space, just so this main living space is all fresh, clean and new. We do have a couple of original walls, the masonite walls in the bedroom still. But yeah, that's where we ended up going a bit further than we wanted to do. Downlights are going in here, all that wiring's been run. We have got very obvious aircon point there. Not quite where we wanted it. Originally we had it on that wall until we extended that window there, that doorway. So now it's had to go here. The other idea was on this wall above the kitchen. The problem would be long term would be the like grease and oils and sort of stuff from the kitchen sort of getting in amongst it all. So not great positioning, not ideal positioning, but we'll still do the job. And we've got an aircon in that front room, in that front bedroom there, and that can blow out and cool that front section. So that's a lot of it. A bit more visible now to see what we'll do in the kitchen side. We've got, so far the design wise, we'll put the pantry on the far end, the sink back where it was under the window there. We'll switch the dishwasher in, cabinets into the corner, and then along that back side we'll have the oven and cooktop, and then fridge in that corner there. So all hidden by that wall, and that wall there does support the beam that goes through there now to take out those couple of bedroom walls. We are struggling with this bottom downstairs bathroom, which was going to be a laundry bathroom combination. We are talking about taking that toilet space off at the back there, taking that out, extending the deck a bit further across and putting that laundry space on the deck in behind the cupboard, and then having that just bathroom only down there. A bit of a tight, we have a plan for the configuration down there. We're ordering the gear and that, but that'll probably be a bit of a workout on the fly to see how things work in best for the plumbers and that. So yeah, looking forward to seeing the end of that bit. This is the cornice we've gone with. It's a little bit different, kind of hard to see from this angle, but it's got, rather than your normal 90mm concave cornice, we have gone with more of a stepped and then like, I don't know what you call it, like a double edge, probably a technical name for it that I don't know. The reason we did that, a little bit more cost, but it cost just as much to get it up there. And the reason for that was just to differentiate ourselves from all the other homes in the area or anywhere else. So we're really wanting someone to come in and fall in love with the uniqueness of it. And that's one thing that we can do to set ourselves apart with a marginally more expense. So we've fully closed off that bathroom. We've got a light going in here, down light, original bedroom, still original bedroom. So that'll be staying as is, just update the power points, light switch, that kind of thing. And then the master, we do now have an access to the ensuite. So we've got the cables running that, and then, so this will be where the sliding door goes on. We'll have to slide it obviously that way, and then through here. It's gonna be hard to get it all in here, but toilet in that side, vanity over here, mirror, and then we have a glass panel, full tire shower in that side. So we'll be spending a bit more money on this to make it a bit nicer finish for the ensuite and the home buyers to fall in love with. So yeah, looking a lot better than it was, and a lot more direction, a lot more certainty. I think just one of the rules or things that I try to keep in mind is who's buying the home and who's the decision maker, and we really want to appeal to them. So we go a little bit nicer with the master, a bit nicer with the ensuite, because they're the buyers, they're the decision makers. Sound a little harsh, but like, yes, we want great bedrooms, but you know, if we don't have massive cabinets and stuff in the other bedrooms for the kids and stuff, it's less of a compromise, or that can be fixed later and might not be on their radar right now. We really want to wow the purchasers. And I'm not sure if we can say it on video, but a lot of the times the people that have the sway in the conversations sort of the female partner. So we want to appeal to those luxuries, and that comes with nice bathrooms, nice kitchen, those kind of things. So yeah, nice bedrooms. So the more we can do there, the more we try to achieve or hope to achieve with a resale price. So yeah, same again in here. It's a new ceiling. We're going to put a fan in this room, so no aircon. So we'll have aircon in the master, aircon behind us, aircon in the other little one that was existing, that original aircon in that new bedroom. So this is the only one without it. Not a massive house, so it should be able to take the edge off in any conditions. But yeah, we'll have a ceiling fan in here. Haven't gone ceiling fans anywhere else, just because I don't want to drop the ceiling height too much. And that's why we've got all the lights flush with downlights and that, just to try and give it a bit more space. So what's next? We've got corners going up on Friday, so that's tomorrow. I'm excited about that. That'll all be a bit neater, a bit more finished and more polished. And then we do have probably the biggest headaches left. So that'll be the bathrooms, which we are progressing on, and kitchen, which has been a little bit of a stall. So just with a jump in prices and kitchens and that, being a bit, we're gonna have to come up with a bit of a mixed combination. So probably gonna go a bit cheaper on the cabinets and then still keep a nice bench top. So that requires a bit of putting some pieces together to make the puzzle happen. Not as much as just getting the kitchen guy out here to come and throw one in. So yeah, bit of juggling there. We do have a contact with someone we're looking to get out here for that, which would be awesome. And then the deck. So that's probably getting finalized the drawings and that. And once they're all done, we'll get that. We just missed a call from the builder. So he's ready to go and keen to do it. Smash that out, and that'll add that big living space or another living space and really open this all up and hopefully feel a lot larger too. And right now you see the back of the house, which is awesome because lots of light in, but it's, you don't want to trip on the way in because you want that at the back, but that'll add more depth to it and hopefully make it feel a lot bigger as well. So yeah, they're the big couple of things. Painters, we're getting gutters and stuff fixed when the plumbers come, so we can start to work on the outside paint and then have it finished for inside. So we have finally come a bit of a hump and getting some momentum, but there's still a few things to go to make it all come together. The reason we've gyprocked the whole way around out here is to have those clean finishes. A little bit different in here and the other bedrooms, and we still have those cover strips. So we're still running the masonite in those. So the cover strips you can see here. So we've just run the fibro on the walls to match in with that, and then we'll run our cover strips. So just so it's not as rough a transition, where you've got some cover strips, some masonite, and then some smooth plaster around there. So just to try and keep it a bit more subtle. So we chose to get the masonite in here in the other bedrooms, and we're going to keep it, to be honest, a bit more in the living space as well. It was more just for cost, but now just having that in one clean space, that's why we went the opposite there and have retained it in these spaces. Here's how we negotiate with neighbours about building new fences. The reason we put effort into the fences is a lot of things security-wise, make just a comfortable feeling for either for the buyer or the tenant. To be honest, if it's a rental, we probably try and get away with as little as possible for as long as possible. You generally speaking don't get more rent for a better fence. You might get a little bit more for a fence versus unfenced. So yeah, try to avoid it on the rental side. If it's on the sale side, I think the value is definitely there. A bit of a tip, if you are looking to do fences, even at your own property, put the rails on your side of the fence. So, and again, if you're paying for it, that's the advantage you have. Do it your way. Rails, and we're doing timber fences on the inside, means that no one can climb from the other side. So it's not necessarily always the prettiest side, but it is the best and safest and most functional side. So palings on the other side, no one can climb over and get in. Rails on your side, people can climb out, but that's fine. Landscaping wise, we're a little bit behind on it, I guess. I do like to start landscaping at the start of a project because it does take time to either mature or establish and that kind of thing. You can also do a lot of damage screwing around with machines and turning up the soil and that. Ideally, we'd come in straight away, get the landscaping done. We have quite a few trees along the boundary, which is a bit of a nightmare, but we're trying to keep it simple. We're trying to keep as much usable yard as available as possible. This one in particular, we've got side access, so we do want to encourage someone or paint the vision for someone that's going to put a shed up the back here, so they can use that. So we wouldn't do anything that would obstruct that at all. Same with spaces for pools and those kind of things as well. So on this one, trying to keep a bit of a blank canvas. At the front, just neat, presentable garden. So I'm a big fan of plants. I'm not a big fan of removing as many as possible. I think there is a ratio somewhere between number of trees on a property and its value. I'm just thinking suburbs that have those tree-lined streets obviously do pretty well. Newer suburbs where everything's flattened, less appealing, less owner occupier appeal. So there is value in trees, just the right trees, and things that aren't going to cause any risks to the home or anything like that. So I guess remove the risk. So these ones that we've got here are quite nice enough trees. We're just going to prune them up. That one's going to get in the way of the deck, so we'll trim it back and make it neater. And that one's going towards the house, so we'll get it back away from the house. But having that established feeling about a property, yeah, improves the owner occupier appeal in my opinion. So we've had this one, a couple of stumps replaced and re-leveled the whole house. So this is a steel adjustable stump at the front here. This one, that one, and a couple of random ones underneath were full replacements of the original concrete stumps. They had actually just dropped down and they weren't holding any weight, and the post had leaned in. So what this adjustable stump allows us to do is tweak the height. So over time, if it does continue to move or not, we can simply twist and untwist it to get the right height. Obviously, if you have the whole house as adjustable stumps, it's an even better benefit. You can do that regularly. In reactive soils, inevitably do move and maintain that, but these ones do allow some flexibility. And then the rest of them, to get the whole house re-leveled again, they lifted it slightly and then packed it to the right height. So the ones that were a little bit low now have like a cement sheet on the top of the stump. We'll mortar around them and make it all nice and pretty, and the caps sit back on top. So now it's fully level, and a couple of new ones. Yeah, so it's ready to go.